So I've just had dinner at the restaurant France here in Kustendil, which was absolutely fantastic. I had the beef, let's say sliced beef, not a steak, but sort of a very tender sort of meat. Absolutely delicious, very well cooked, and just everything was on point. The dessert, the service, the wine was fantastic. Everything really good. The grand total was 22 euros. So it was the main course. It had a lot of meat as well. Was a little side of salad. There was garlic bread, 2 glasses of wine. I had a soda, a dessert, and a coffee. And that's not to say that the price really matters, because I also would have paid a lot more just for the experience and for the fair contribution to the employees. But it just goes to show that you can basically have a very good vacation in Bulgaria for a decent amount of money. A side note is that Bulgaria is being hit by inflation really hard as we speak, so I cannot really walk around and brag about low prices, whereas the population is pretty much noticing that things are becoming more expensive. Gas, for example, is more expensive than in the Netherlands, and so are many groceries, which is hardly fair if you consider that the salary in Bulgaria is far lower. You just have to look it up, you probably know. In either case, what I'm saying is that you can have a really good vacation if you, if you can afford it. Bulgaria is the best place in that regard in Europe right now. It is basically restriction free. You can go wherever you like, and it is as if it were 2019. You basically don't notice anything. I will refrain from further commenting too much because I don't care to involve myself in the discussion too much. But it is restriction free as we speak. Especially in the provinces, Sofia, you might have to show the pass or whatever, but even that's not necessarily the case. So consider Bulgaria restriction free as of this very moment. Nonetheless, I'm very happy to be back in Bulgaria, and it feels, I'm back in full connection with this country. I missed it for 3 months, and I came back and immediately it clicked again. The connection was back with the people who were all very friendly, with my home, which is really my place. The peace of mind, just walking around anywhere in the streets, feeling completely comfortable. No matter what, even if I wear pink shoes, I'm just completely myself. I have thousands of Facebook friends, all Bulgarians, who follow my adventures. They like me for who I am. I like them for who they are. They all know I'm gay and nobody cares, because it's a non-issue. And just the true relaxation, the tolerance, the relaxed view on the current pandemic situation, which is going pretty wild in Europe. Bulgaria still grants you peace of mind on all of the aspects that are not all that common in Europe nowadays. Like, they are not granted anymore as they once were. The peace of mind is, and the sanity is not granted anymore. In Bulgaria it still is. That's what I'm trying to say. It is a very good place to be right now, January 2022. And I can honestly say, like, you might think I sound like a weirdo for speaking like this on an empty square here in Kustendil in the freezing cold, but I'm probably the happiest I've ever been. I've tried my adventure in the Netherlands. It was amazing, and I will continue my life from here. And it's all clicked like a puzzle that fits for me. And obviously the Netherlands and the Dutch people have helped in that. But for a big part, it was Bulgaria that has given me the freedom and the peace to develop myself and just to keep my peace of mind, which has become increasingly more valuable in 2021, as we all might have noticed. In other case, that's my New Year's greeting here from Kustendeel. It is 2022. We made it here, and life should only get better. At least no matter where you are, try to make the best of it. You will get through whatever you're currently battling at the moment. Never give up hope. There's always some place you can go. There's always an arm around you, I hope. There's always a shoulder to cry on. Whether it's a long-lost relative, a long-lost friend, your aunt, your neighbor, there's always someone going through the same. I've come to realize that you're never as alone in this world as you might think. And in some other regards, perhaps you are entirely alone. Because there are some dragons in life that each person must slay themselves, such as finding their own purpose. And it's this very fine balance that you must find for yourself, because there are some aspects of life that other people cannot help you figure out. It's you that needs to find your little niche in this universe, so you better look at that at some point. Nonetheless, take a deep breath. You've made it to 2022. And although wherever you are in Europe things might seem pretty bad, it will be fine. Trust me. Don't worry too much about it. Don't read the news too much. Just dust yourself off and keep going. Never give up hope, and things will get better. There's only so much I can say, so I wish you a very happy new year from Kustendeel here in Bulgaria. And whatever you do, I do really encourage you to visit Bulgaria at some point. Look up more information about it, because it is a stunning place. And if you are Bulgarian, please treasure what you have right now. That everything is open, everything works, that there's not 2 meters of snow right now, that you can go on a road trip, but that you can also go skiing up in the mountains. And that's so open. Like, people in Europe don't even know about that. That everything is open here. The Netherlands is completely closed, can you imagine? So don't forget what you have. Treasure it.